See, the other day we discussed something called as molar conductivity. We'll learn its significance today. We'll learn the significance of molar conductivity and how conductivity changes with strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. Okay? First of all, what is molar conductivity? Other day I had given you an idea about electrolytic conductivity. Molar conductivity is denoted by the letter lambda. Actually we write it as inverted V, पण त्याला लॅम्डाच म्हटलेलं आहे. So I have no choice to read it as lambda. So molar conductivity is given by lambda, which is equal to K upon C. Molar conductivity of an electrolytic solution. Molar conductivity of an electrolytic solution is given by lambda is equal to K upon C. Where what is K? K is electrolytic conductivity and C is the concentration of electrolytic solution. Okay? So what is molar conductivity? It is the ratio of molar conductivity of the given electrolytic solution is the ratio of electrolytic conductivity to the concentration of the solution. Electrolytic conductivity is measured in terms of Simon per meter. What is the unit of electrolytic conductivity? It is Simon per meter. And what about the unit of concentration? You know it. It is mole per meter cube. So what will be the unit here? It will be molar conductivity चा बाहर करायचा Simon मीटर क्यूब ऊपर जाता ये मीटर इसके साथ बैलेंस Simon मीटर स्क्वायर पर मोल. So this is the unit of molar conductivity which is Simon मीटर स्क्वायर पर मोल. हे बघा हे मीटर क्यूब इधर ऊपर गया. मीटर अपॉन मीटर क्यूब अपॉन मीटर कैंसल्स अपॉन मोल. That's it. What is the significance? Students, significance molar conductivity हे आपण का स्टडी करायचं? To understand the importance of molar conductivity, consider a given volume of solution V. एक solution घेतलं of given volume V containing 1 mole of electrolyte. त्या solution मध्ये electrolyte किती आहे? 1 mole आहे. It is placed between two electrodes which are 1 centimeter apart. I'll repeat. To understand the importance or significance of molar conductivity, we study, consider a given volume V of a solution in a beaker containing, the solution contains by heart 1 mole of electrolyte. The solution, the 1 mole of electrolyte is placed between two electrodes separated by a distance of 1 centimeter. Placed between two electrodes separated by a distance of 1 centimeter. Students, then molar conductivity is the electrolytic conductivity of whatever ions. Molar conductivity is the electrolytic conductivity of whatever ions produced by present in 1 mole of electrolyte. Molar conductivity is the molar conductivity is the total conductivity produced by whatever ions present in 1 mole of an electrolyte. That's it. That is called as molar conductivity. I'll repeat it again. Students, consider an electrolyte. You take a solution of volume V which contains 1 mole of electrolyte. The solution of volume V, two electrodes are inserted in that solution separated by a distance of 1 centimeter gap. You know that electrolyte आहे तो त्यामुळे dissociates into ions. So molar conductivity is the electrical conductivity produced by all those ions produced by 1 mole of electrolyte in the given volume of solution. 1 mole of electrolyte भरपूर ions तयार करते and the conductivity due to all those ions, I'll repeat, conductivity, electrical conductivity due to all these ions produced in 1 mole due to 1 mole of electrolyte is called as molar conductivity. हे त्याचा अर्थ झाला. म्हणजे सोल्युशन घ्यायचं 1 mole of electrolyte घ्यायचं त्याच्यात and place 2 electrodes in that solution separated by 1 1 centimeter gap. You know, when you introduce electrodes and when we develop potential difference, ions produce होतात. So जितके काय ions produce होते, conductivity of all those ions due to 1 mole of electrolyte is called as molar conductivity. That's it. Point number 2. Point number 3. Students, एक relation सांगते तुम्हाला. I have already given you that molar conductivity is the ratio of molar conductivity of a solution is the ratio of electrolytic conductivity to the concentration. I'll repeat, concentration is inversely proportional to volume. Therefore, lambda can be taken as K into V. Now, concentration is inversely proportional to volume म्हणजे काय? It's like this, मुलांनो. We'll put here like this. Therefore, lambda is equal to K upon V. आता, therefore, lambda is equal to, what is the unit of K? K चं unit असंच ठेवा. समजा if the concentration is measured in, आपण असं घालूया, unit of concentration. Unit of concentration. समजा generally during a chemical reaction we take it as not mole per meter cube. As here I have taken it as mole per meter cube. But generally we express the concentration in mole per liter. So mole per liter म्हणजे काय? Mole upon 1000 centimeter cube. 1 liter is 1000 centimeter cube. जर तुम्ही हे इथं घातलं तर molar conductivity will be what? K upon mole upon 1000 centimeter cube. So it will be ऊपर गया 1000 K up K divided by 1000 K upon C. When the unit will be mole per centimeter cube per mole. I'll repeat, lambda is equal to K by C. You know, concentration is inversely proportional to volume. Therefore, lambda is equal to K into V. Unit of C, concentration, generally in for practical purposes, we take the SI unit of C or the practical unit of C as mole per liter. 1 liter is 1000 centimeter cube. When you substitute the unit of here, what do we get here? Lambda is equal to K as it is. कारण त्याचं unit आपण वापरत नाही. Divided by, if you take it in mole per centimeter cube, it will give you C mole upon 1000 centimeter cube, because 1 liter is 1000 centimeter cube. ह्याला वरती पाठवा. हे 1000 झालं. 1000 K divided by C centimeter cube per mole. This is the unit of molar conductivity. एक बॉन्ड झाला. Now we will discuss molar. फक्त हे रिलेशन लक्षात ठेवायचे की lambda is equal to 1000 K by C, where C is in mole per centimeter cube. एवढं रिलेशन लक्षात ठेवा. Now we will take it, we will try to apply it for strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. Strong electrolytes म्हणजे काय? Which dissociate completely to form ions. Weak electrolytes म्हणजे काय? जे dissociate होऊन to form ions but they never dissociate completely. So molar conductivity for strong electrolytes. Point number 1. Students, as the concentration decreases for strong electrolytes, as the concentration decreases, म्हणजे dilution नीट आहे का? For strong electrolyte, as the concentration कमी होते, थोडक्यात उलट करा, as the dilution increases, molar conductivity increases, and at infinite dilution, molar conductivity becomes maximum, which is generally denoted by lambda naught. Lambda naught is called as molar conductivity at infinite dilution. Lambda naught म्हणजे काय? Lambda is the molar conductivity for a given concentration. What is lambda naught? Molar conductivity at infinite dilution. I'll repeat again. Lambda is equal to 1000 K by C, where concentration is expressed in mole per centimeter cube. Strong electrolytes are the electrolytes which dissociate completely to form ions. Molar conductivity is inversely proportional to concentration. म्हणजे जसं concentration decrease होईल, म्हणजे थोडक्यात dilution as it increases, molar conductivity increases, and at infinite वाढत if the dilution becomes infinite, molar conductivity becomes maximum. which is called as molar conductivity at infinite dilution. And for strong electrolytes, molar conductivity is related to molar conductivity at infinite dilution by the relation lambda is equal to lambda naught minus k root c. This equation was proposed by a scientist who was called as Kohlrausch. Kohlrausch's relation I think. Molar conductivity at any given solution is related to molar conductivity at infinite dilution as lambda is equal to lambda naught minus k root c. That's it. म्हणजे जेव्हा c 0 होईल, डायल्यूशन इनफायनाइट होईल, c 0 होणार, म्हणजे लॅम्बडा विल बी लॅम्बडा नॉट. नाउ यू मे आस्क मी टीचर के नाही आहे, हा a आहे, सॉरी a म्हणजे काय, इट्स अ कॉन्स्टंट, कारण k वी आर ऑलरेडी यूजिंग इट. सो लॅम्बडा इज इक्वल टू लॅम्बडा नॉट मायनस a रूट c where a is a normal constant. That's it. I'll repeat. परत सांगते, strong electrolytes ला how is the molar conductivity related to molar conductivity at infinite dilution? Lambda is equal to lambda naught minus a root c. A is the constant, c is the concentration. You know that at infinite dilution concentration is 0, so lambda is equal to lambda naught, such that when you plot a graph of lambda versus root c, you get a graph like this. हे लॅम्बडा नॉट ची व्हॅल्यू तुम्हाला बाय थोडा असं मिळणार की ॲज द कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन इन्क्रीजेस लॅम्बडा डिक्रीजेस. हे बघा, लॅम्बडा डिक्रीजेस ॲज रूट सी इन्क्रीजेस. इथं रूट सी सावकाश सावकाश वाढत चालली आहे, लॅम्बडा डिक्रीजेस. हां, हे डिक्रीज झालं, ओके, व्हेरी फाईन. इथं टच पण करणार ते ॲट इन्फायनाइट ॲट कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन वेन इट रिचेस इन्फिनिटी. ॲक्च्युली थोडी गॅप सोडायची असते. एक्स्ट्रापोलेट कराल ना बॅकवर्ड डायरेक्शनला, तुम्हाला लॅम्बडा नॉट मिळतो, म्हणजे मोलार कंडक्टिव्हिटी ॲट इन्फायनाइट डायल्यूशन. कळतंय? वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स आर द इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स विच डू नॉट डिसोसिएट कम्प्लिटली इनटू आयॉन्स. म्हणजे नशिबात नाही की C 0 होईल, डायल्यूशन कम्प्लीट होईल. कळतंय? म्हणून वेन यू प्लॉट अ ग्राफ, हे स्ट्रॉंग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्सला विच डिसोसिएट कम्प्लिटली. फॉर वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स यू गेट द ग्राफ लाईक दिस. म्हणजे नशिबात नाही, molar conductivity concentration will become 0 or dilution will become infinite. कळतंय? dilution will become infinite. मग तुम्ही म्हणा टीचर ह्याचं लॅम्बडा नॉट कसं काढायचं? That is proposed by a very important law which is called as Kohlrausch's law. कळतंय? I'll repeat. Strong electrolytes dissociate completely. Molar conductivity is related to molar conductivity at infinite dilution by this relation. म्हणजे by using this typical relation and plotting a graph of lambda versus root c, we can calculate lambda naught. थोडं एक्स्ट्रापोलेट केलं बॅकवर्ड डायरेक्शनला तर लॅम्बडा नॉट तुम्हाला आराम से मिळते. बट weak electrolytes do not dissociate completely. हां, नशिबात नाही की तुम्हाला लॅम्बडा कधी 0 होईल. कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन वाढत जरी गेलं तरी you know concentration will never become 0, कारण थोडं का राहणार डिसोसिएट राहायचं. They are weak electrolytes, means they do not dissociate completely. Even if you go on diluting and all that, still the concentration cannot become 0. थोडं फार का राहणार ते undissociated राहतातच. Hence you get a graph of lambda versus C as like this. You don't get a straight line as for strong electrolytes. Hence मग हे ना ह्यांचं जर तुम्हाला लॅम्बडा नॉट कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं असेल, आय हॅव टू टेक द हेल्प ऑफ कोलर-राउशेस लॉ, अँड दॅट इज द नेक्स्ट पिरियड आय विल टेक. ठीक आहे स्टुडंट्स, इज इट ओके? हां, हे मुद्दा पुढच्या पिरियडला का घेते, कारण आय टू टीच यू विथ एक्झाम्पल अँड दॅट्स अ व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट पार्ट. क्लिअर स्टुडंट्स? दॅट्स इट फॉर टुडे. ठीक आहे? येस.